Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. I'm just social media ring. I mean, maybe a bit of a mixed bag this evening. We do a little bit on the Lowbie Adv. I really want to get the Adonis brain and a bunch of other stuff on him, to be honest. And then possibly a DIO. Could be a thing. We will see. Right, so I'm at the part of the quest which is kill Bryker the Custodian, which is this dude here. He's a spider mob, which kind of worries me. I'm going to have a go. If I can't do it, then I will probably have to get some help. Let's make sure we're all fully loaded. And go. With that, we're on full def. Some of the spider mobs I had to kill earlier on were dark red. They were scary. Yes, they were. Okay, I need to be doing a lot more healing. Bio cocoon. Yeah, this guy needs a bit of work. Or Adv's heals just aren't nearly as good as I remember. I think it's a bit of both. Right, the full auto was good, but now we're going nowhere on damaging him. Constant healing, chain healing for the win. Yep, chain healing, basically. Let's make sure we don't blow the reload when it comes round. Come on, reload. Full auto. Okay, it was a reasonably good one, but we're nearly dead. Oh my god, come on, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, you're so weak, come on. Oh my god. That was hard, just gonna say. And that's like, I mean, we are Lowbie. I think I'm gonna have to max out Duck XP because it's Shadowlands and sometimes it counts Duck XP. I got like 1,000 in evades and I was still getting absolutely battered there. But in Shadowlands has its own weird rules about evades. It's almost like some of the mobs are actually hitting the hit check. It's being calculated on your lowest evade, or occasionally it moves around from what appears to be melee to something else. Right, let's return. And go power. Hoggerman, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yes, we are on the Adv trying to do a bit more of the Adonis brain quest. Savik said she'd be able to help a little later. Do you do any twinking or just endgame stuff? This is a Lowbie. This dude is 141. Or do you mean building twinks, essentially? Not usually, if that's what you mean. I've built one or two in the past, but I always feel like I could have done more with that. And then I want to make a different one. Yeah, not really. Noah, a few other people really good at that. Scott, that GS guy did a brilliant one. He had a level 6 that he did all the quests. Well, he got a lot of help, obviously. Got him all the way to Pandemonium. He was trying to loot the collector on it. Level 6. It could kill everything in the temple. I mean, except for Azzy, and it almost did Azzy as well. I'm collecting Spec 3 here. I haven't even finished Spec 1 yet. I may... No, I think it was a little enforcer he made. Talk to Mr. Free. We will. We'll go talk to Mr. Free. I've already done a little pre-farming. Problem with talking to Mr. Free is all the bloody ads near him. You have to sort of run them off. Already done the key quest for here because, well, level 6 NT. Yeah, if he's wearing it in social, it's... I've seen level 1 in it. You know, they get anchored and portaled and anchored and portaled against the dot. Once they're at the beast platform, it used to be that you could log off there and then just log the alt in to come in and loot every time you took the beast down. Which is kind of useful. If he's got it actually equipped, then they're exploiting because you can't. It's level. It's got a title lock on it and a comp lit. I think you've got to be 215 to equip it in your actual armor window. If they're wearing it in social, no, it can be done. I know a few people have done it. It's a hell of a big time investment to get it done. You'll usually notice they're wearing a +10 ring, things like that as well. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yeah, in social, if you can get your level 1, level 6, whatever, all the way to the beast, then yes, you can do it. You will need a lot of outside help, though, with healing and being portaled back and forth and anchored and all the rest of it. But it is actually possible, yeah. Right, going this way, the cunning plan is try and avoid a load of ads following. That's the plan, whether or not we'll get it. What did we say? We said, still taking too much damage. Up, duck, X. Max all evades, you're at level caps. For anything useful. Or obviously useful. Okay. Carefully does it. Mr. Free. Are you Mr. Free? Yeah, some of his imps will be quality. Yeah, that's laddering, that is. Can be done. You start with one set, then you put a different set in to get one slightly higher one in. Rinse and repeat. Oh, damn. Is he going to be able to hit me? If he's not hitting me, I'm cool with it. Right. He's sending me down to the ruins, and this is at the point where we would need the helps, because there's no way I can handle the ruins protector at this level. I would just instantly die. I felt proud getting a demon and a baron. Yeah. It is a little bit like that, yeah. What's he sending me off for? I thought it was this now. Oh, give the shards to Mr. Free. I've got the shards. Damn it. I thought he did this bit first, but okay, he doesn't do this bit first. He does the other bit first. So it'll be fine. Just have to get near him without 5 bazillion ads on me. There's no reason you shouldn't feel proud of achieving what you set out to do. The fact that someone else has spent more time to go further with something means they've probably done it a few times. I doubt very much it's their first ever twink. And they will have spent time in the game, got to know people, borrowed items, buffs, and God knows. Another book. I need to finish Spec 2, really, don't I? I haven't actually finished it yet. You're trying to hack the Xan info, the Syndicate. Is this the Barton? Because I doubt I could kill the Barton either. Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Hi, Carl. Not sure how long I'm going to be on. Forecasted to have thunderstorms. Ooh. Yeah, we could do with one here. It's really muggy. Might actually get one. Who knows? All our cabling is underground, so I don't feel too paranoid about it here. Right, so we've got the crazed Barton up at the north, and at this point I need help. I titled the stream Lowbie Adv in Adonis, but now we're going to scoot off and do DIO quick. Like it can be done quickly. It'd be nice if we could get over this fence and not have these ads, but I think there's an invisible wall on it. Don't matter. I'll go to the garden, park him there, he'll be safe. Excuse me. Yeah, I've handed in the shard, so let's go kill a mock Barton. I almost died doing the first part of the killing thing because they were red mobs. I can't remember what the hell the briefcase is for. What's this for? Was that a mission I didn't hand in? Where the hell did I get this from? The briefcase. Was this a mission? Was this a daily login reward or something? Yeah, well, okay. That was the login claim. Well, I was looking at it thinking, yeah, that was a daily mission thing, and that was as well. They can get deleted. But yeah, I couldn't figure out what the hell that was. Penetri orientation package. Oh, right. Paniti. Etmal, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. What do you want me to bring to DIO then? Immune, I think. Immune. Want a keeper or? I don't really mind. I don't really need any of the rewards, I don't think, on anything. If we want a dock, I'll bring one, but I'll do it, and then maybe I'll get a useful reward and I can hand that. Yeah, I think, what do Hodor actually do this evening? I don't normally do it, I know that. But then again, I didn't used to stream on Mondays, so... The slow zone. Unread news. Okay. Oh, darknet. It's like, it's all just some update on Hodor, right? Yeah, last updated when the clocks changed. Monday, Biodome and iPad. Big Meanie, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Sign me up. Goodbye. Hope I don't get a no drop on this character. Right, good to go there. I'll put myself on looking for team. There we go. And pew! Finally, the music, the slow jazz finally gave over. I wouldn't mind, I like slow jazz, but that gets a bit much. We'll go for crit helmet. Yeah. General Kronillis. Not doing Vivian. Where the hell is General Kronillis? I can't even remember. How come you're doing that one? Oh, there's a queue at Viv. Yeah, go on then. Makes sense. Go and do a different one if there's a massive queue. It just says kill a general, but not Nitrox. He's horrible. He's not good to fight at all. I remember trying once, thinking, oh, this would be easy enough. And whoa, no, it isn't. He's one of the worst ones. And if you try and run away, he just warps you back to him. You shall die. I remember now, they run the fluff away, don't they? Yes, we remember. I don't think he dropped anything good, particularly. Officer Omni... what? Interrupts armour. It's quite good looking armour, actually, for Omni. Another one that just likes to run away. We're just killing him out of spite, are we? Not got an update. Wasn't that guy one of them? Oh, was he just the one of the ads? Okay. I thought it was him. Killing the ads like the old days. Oh, this one's got to reflect. Great! No, well done. No, I can't hit him from here. Adonis, welcome to the stream. We're in a storm team. We're not killing him anytime soon. I can see why people don't go for this one. He's got massive bloody reflect on him. We're barely doing any damage to him. This is why everyone kills Vivian, isn't it? And Engie, yeah. It's just like, I'm looking at the damage I'm actually hitting him for, and it's like, And it's, the reflect isn't going to do much of anything. Yeah, still faster than queuing probably, yeah. No, Savic's still neutral. Just raiding with Storm. Yeah, I invited Sav into chat once so she could see the conversation rather than me trying to relay it. And we decided to leave her, just leave Savic on auto invite for whenever. Because it's Savic. Come on. George Glass 87. I saw Savic holding hands with Philip Ross in Omni 1. Might have been. You don't know. See? You don't know. Savic will turn around and say, that happened. He was feeling faint. I offered to help. I try to reinstall the item assist and it just crashes when I select the DIO folder. Run it as an admin. Might be a lot to do with it. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't think I've tried to reinstall Item Assistant since the first time I installed it, so... And I kind of installed it and just used it to make the old client run at higher resolutions. and being the most unorganised person on the planet, left it at that and didn't use it for what it was originally built for. I should do really, and I should make tutorials for it. Is it all the generals except for Vivian have this ridiculous damage shield? Maybe if I change damage type. What damage am I doing now? Melee. Great! See, we got ads anyway. Even with everything else, we got ads. Remember, this used to take like virtually a whole evening trying to kill one of these guys. You know, pre-Shadowlands, etc. My God, they were hard work to take down. Nitrox doesn't have this shield either, but he has a habit to walk people halfway across the zone and then bugs out and regenerates to full. Yeah, exactly. That's why nobody bothers with Nitrox. Yeah, don't worry about your friends, Londis. We'll manage. Somehow. I've got this as well, but it's utilities 3 only, isn't it? It's a shame. We're both. Yeah, I've seen him bug out a few times. Yeah, Kink used to log on and he was determined to get a complete set of Dust Brigade armour. To log in and say, I feel the need for sleeve. Went on for like a couple of months, that did. Trying to get the last sleeve that he needed. Trying to get everyone to come out to PW and kill these guys with him. And there was so much work back then, it was just unbelievable. It's not like he hits like Eel or something like that, but he does hit pretty hard. But his damage shield is probably taking more health off me than anything else. Not that I'm really losing it at a rate that I don't regenerate anyway. So it's sort of like, eh. I can see my, I don't know if you guys can see it, I can see my HP bar sort of moving a couple of hundred either way and then just instantly bouncing back. Welcome to the yawn fest that is killing PW boss that isn't Vivian. Don't want this guy running off and regenerating. No, we don't. It's a long fight. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think this keeper does. I don't know if it's damage essentially or some of these perks. I think maybe like Purify. 10k taunt I think is just building and building on him. Not sure. I think I do a reasonable amount of damage on the keeper. Never feels like it takes too long to kill things. But maybe this guy. Oh yeah, I opened up my PC to clean it today. It was clean. I was like, oh, it was all ready. I'd like the vacuum, makeup brush, cloths and stuff. Opened it up, I was like, oh, it's clean. I was quite surprised. Until I just changed out all the dust filters and called it a day. Die! Damn you! On the bright side, since this fight took so long, our DB codes have recharged. Can meep us and we can use the DB codes from the grid. Yeah, this is true. Oh god, he's a lot of work. You drop anything? Oh, actually, yeah, safeguarded NCU memory. Yeah. That's a Tim scope. Enhanced target acquisition, rifle, ranged in it, aim shot. Personal stim. And commander sleeves. Huh. Anyone need a Tim scope that accidentally leveled themselves out of biomech? Tim scope on him of all things, that's just nuts. Poof. Whee! Let's go play run around. Yeah, it proves how long it is, because normally the cooldown... Yeah, 15 minutes. Kronillis needs a higher reflect shield, clearly. Oh, yeah, yeah. Surprised he dropped the... he's right, the two Tim scopes. The trade skill 1 and the rifle 1. Yeah, DB1 is in the middle, confusingly. Are you running the other one in as we get there? Running in for the reward at the end. Always worth it. Camel 11111. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. He's down. Okay. All aboard is going aboard. Ready? Hey, ugly. I think he noticed us. Yes, we're here again. So much easier when you've got enough run speed, this. Earthquake! I got blue. Yeah, 800 more runs. I got blue again. Damn you. Yeah, blue is bad. Blue gives you rust. I got red as well. Red, you have to go. It's got double greened. No, that's thrice blessed. I'm alright. We got the red. You got to get rid of the red. The red of doom. Got green twice, I think, there. That looked like 2 greens on the bounce. You must die. I like that I've still got riot control from somewhere. Oh, red. Red is bad. Healing blight. Healing efficiency minus 99%. Don't want that. Got rust as well. Must have doubled me. That's giving me energy damage. Not the best, but it does sort of work. This one loves Henshow. Oh. Is that his rust or mine? I've still got it. Just a doubled on me. The inside. Poof. Yes, it has the crit buff as well. cloud somewhere. Where's the cloud over there? Flicking between the two of us now. Oh, being able to make jumps like that with a good connection. Because 99% of the time I fall down. Every time. You guys see alright in here? A little dark maybe? So I'm waiting for the shield. And that'll help a little bit. Is it okay? I made it a little brighter, just to help a little touch. I miss a cloud somewhere. Has all the love now. That was a bit of lag there, I think. Big D 530. Hey, Carlos and chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. How are you? Nice to see you. Doing 0 damage on him. Or her, with the reflect up. Ooh, warped as well. Straight with the brawl. Brawl to the face. Smashy, smashy spike plate. a new cloud? It was. Dimash for the heals. I got pretty low there. Oh, loads of goodies. Pass. Oh, you didn't... I thought you were in. Need to do it again. Okay, have to leave team, reform. I thought you were in by then. Sorry, dude. Also, I didn't want to die, so I hit Dimash. And go in with that HUD in. And a bit less crit, but a bit more defense. There you go. Still crash whenever you try to install it. Why did I ever install it? Don't know. Is the new version stable? Have you not got the old download that you did? Or whatever. I mean, do you need to use it as, you know, for inventory management? Or do you need it just for the old client in any resolution fix? Because you could use DG Voodoo for that. Yeah, DG Voodoo will do that as well if you can't get it to work. Oh, your internet dropped. I didn't even see you were out of team. Yeah, for your monitor size, download DG Voodoo, follow the guide for installing that for AO, and not only will you get better frame rate and performance, you can run it any resolution you like. I'm just going to get some water while we're reforming. Azagi, hola, thanks for the raid last night. No problem, dude. Trying to spread the love. Right, we're going again. Okay. You have to break team and rejoin, otherwise you get the same instance over and over again. I felt the love. Yeah, at the end of the stream, I always check and see if anybody else is streaming AO, and if they are, I go raid them. You know, pick up some new people. You never know, get a few followers or subs or whatever. And also, it's nice for everyone who's watching AO to go, oh, I can carry on watching AO, even though this old tired Welshman's gone to bed or whatever he's doing. Interweb dropped out for 2 minutes. Wow. Pesky interweb Zanet. Yeah, you just need a bit of electricity to come and bugger it all up. Yeah, I don't follow football at all. I don't really follow any sport, so I'm just surprised Wales even made it into the World Cup in football, because in Wales they play rugby. That's the national sport. Round ball, never been interested. I avoid it like the plague. I used to hate it when I was out playing as a musician. You had to stop the set halfway through the night just so they could put the football on, and then if their team didn't win, everyone was in a crap mood and didn't want to know about how hard you were working in your band and playing and all the rest of it. So I just couldn't give a toss. And literally the Welsh rugby fans call it round ball because it's not rugby. They're like, what, round ball? No, I don't play that. I have no idea who was in the Welsh team, no idea who scored, who didn't, where the match took place, nothing, not a clue. It's honestly like, team sports in general I'm not keen on. Too much tribalism surrounding them, etc. So, and I don't like that. Just me. Egg chasers insulting the beautiful game. Yeah, just not my cup of tea. I mean, congrats to, you know, your team. Your sporting team. Well done. One of the Danish players collapsed with cardiac arrest and the entire country got arrested. Oh, God. It's scary, you know, bloody fit, healthy sports and sportsmen, you know, suddenly having cardiac arrest. I'm noticing that a lot with younger generation having this issue, like just, you know, seemingly fit and healthy and then just bang out of the blue like that. I mean, me dropping with cardiac arrest at my age, running around a sports field doing something like that would make sense, but you know, just some young athlete, it's kind of nuts. And then some, you know. I saw something, I didn't know who the footballer was or who he played for or anything, just that it was some young guy again. Someone 2 streets over from me, age 27, had started going out jogging again. Only 27, right? boom, dropped dead outside the house on the way home from jogging. It's just like, how? What's going on? It's just bizarre. You know, I don't know if it was like he was unfit and healthy beforehand and just pushed too hard too soon or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of scary, yeah. I mean, I'm old. If I was going to have that, I'd have happened it 25 years ago, you know, so... I really used to push myself. I mean, I used to scuba dive and swim a lot, so that enlarges your left ventricle, gives you a stronger heart. That's why they say swimming is one of the best exercises, because it is. Even breathing is resisted. I think that was a fresh cloud, you know. Landed blind there. I couldn't see the ground coming down. I was like, our age, you got to worry about getting a heart attack putting the kettle on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't like the being warped around much. Luckily he was somewhere big and public with, you know, medics and whatnot all on standby. If that'd have happened in a training session or just out running or something like that, God knows. So yeah, kind of lucky. And that sort of interest in it all dragged you in. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Did the guy play at that match or still on bed rest or whatever? Toon Nicker 1971. Yeah, that's what did it for me. I walked up the hill at the back and I was gasping for breath at the top. Like really like struggling to breathe, and I went, that's it. And now I just went, okay, I'll try vaping because I've tried everything else. And that worked. Did you tell me you brought the alt in? Please. God, thank God for that. Right. Yeah, I quit for... Oh, it only walked me outside. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, nearly 4 years ago I stopped. Went on vaping instead and never felt so bloody healthy since I was a kid. And then I went up that hill and just jogged up the whole thing. Like 6 months later, I just jogged up the same... It's like a semi-forested hill. You know, so you're breathing in decent oxygen and stuff. But I just felt like I got my lungs back, basically. Best way I can describe it. And my stamina was better, I could lift heavier. Put on a bit of weight, but I don't honestly care. I'd rather just have a... Uh-oh. Is that a crash or... No, you just randomly zoned. Okay, try that again. ICC, where frame rates go to die. Yeah, I'm still doing the vapes, but it's like if I forget to take it out with me, I don't worry about it, you know. It's like a security Dumbo's feather kind of thing, you know. But yeah, the vaping is like, well, smoking is like hundreds of times worse for you than vaping. Literally. Hundreds of times worse. I talked to the doctor about it and she said if you just carry on vaping you'll increase your lifespan almost the same as just quitting completely. Because, you know, she said you got the same life expectancy if you'd carried on living in London rather than living where we do. It's only higher here because it's a cleaner environment to live in. So the air you breathe in urban areas is worse than vaping, basically. So, there you go. Yeah, it worked for me. I don't know if it's going to work for everyone. I can only say, hey, look, this is how things went for me. And I feel like 100 times better. You'll keep feeling better as well. Then you'll start to notice your pants are getting tight. And not in a good way. Yeah, and it's the cost as well. I used to smoke rolling tobacco, a name brand one. I'm not going to advertise them here. And it costs nearly 30 quid for the same packet I always used to get. Now it costs nearly 30 quid for that, which is just nuts. For one, and that would have only lasted me a week. Whereas now I spend like 10 quid on liquids and that's it. And that lasts over a month most of the time, if not longer. I bought some and then it lasted like 6 weeks. You don't miss the pennies so much. Well, the thing is, Mrs. Kalos too, she went on the vapes as well, but she still has a couple of fags in the week or whatever, and I don't like the smell. It's like being a kid again when you go, ooh, that stinks, you know, which is crazy because I used to do it. Yeah, now when I smell it, it's like, yeah, it's horrible. And welcome to the stream, Soju. Yeah, I put on maybe. And you see, I was quite underweight, I think, at the time. So when I quit, I put on a couple of stone, maybe. But most of it is just muscle. Plus, I was out walking every day, so, you know, like exercising more, so I bulked up anyway. Just doing that, pushing, going up hills all the time, pushing your legs and your buttocks. Went from having no arse to like having a backside again. So I'll take that. Maybe lost the 6-pack, but you know, I can breathe. Grace has gone up to 34 billion. My God, the temptation to sell one. I remember when there were 4 billion people thought it was outrageous. Now we're 30 billion more. Right, you're already inside, now it's safe, so... with the crowd control. I hate that anti-fear doesn't actually work on it. Annoys the snot out of me. Yeah, we went out for the day, like we were gonna be gone out like 10, 12 hours, and I forgetfully just left the vape at home. And I realised when we were about halfway there, but I didn't buy another one, didn't turn the car around. Just went, okay. And didn't even touch it when we got in. Did the next day, but yeah, that was fine. So I think it's kind of like, probably don't even need that now. Just have to sort of deliberately leave it where I can't get it more often. Kill all the ads. Where's his corpse? What did we get? Anything good? Weapon upgrade. Infantry beaters. Support. Extermination. Right, I'm gonna go see what we got. What loot have I won? Now to claim on Nitrogenas. Exactly. I have won one in the past as well, that's what's funny. But I've won more than one. Talk about getting dusty bin. There was a game show in the 70s and early 80s, I think it ran till, called 321. And they gave out these ridiculously cryptic clues, etc. And you had to sort of get rid of one of the boxes. It was like an elimination game based on clues or questions. I think you have hold Hell at Bay pieces on Kalos 2. I can't remember. I've got a couple of hold Hell at Bays anyway. So might go check it out. I remember the ball ache of getting all the Helion mirrors and, you know, and all that. Yeah, someone very kindly donated. Right, let's see. I got a chest. Who needs a chest? Anyone? Anyone from our team need it? Rusemph. Oh, he's full beast. He's probably got one anyway. Do you want the chest, Noah? I've got like 4 or 5 of them now. I think any toon that was going to use one has already got one. Except maybe that new Adv. You're wearing one already. Right, we should get back to what we said we were doing in the title of the stream, and I did start off by doing. I know, I've got like 4 sets of pants, about 6 chests, and they're all really good chests, I'm not going to lie. I sold... Grace has gone down to 32 billion. Why? Because I sold one. Netmal, it's almost a full awakened beast except the chest. Yeah, I've got, I think... What have I got? I've got helmet, gloves awakened, pants awakened, boots, burden, and no chest. Yeah, I need to do the chest as well. Right, I'm going to go back to the Lowbie Adv. It's a pain to find Pyramid of Home teams these days. During the celebrations and stuff, yeah. There goes Londis. It's jockstrap. Oh my god. Right, I was on the Adv. Serve, help. I think I've got to do the Abon Mortok thingamy, and then the ruins. I think. Let's have a look. Destroyed the Amok Barton. Yeah, Will, I can't solo the harder parts of the quest. I struggled doing some of the beginning parts. Like, I was trying to get pre-farm and get all the parts for the hand in. I was okay on the spirits, then I went underwater to get the these bits. Oh god, and the sizzling snapsids or whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, no chance. Kicking this guy's backside. My dock is at ruined protector thing. Log him in, Enslyric. I'm only one step behind you, I think, so we may as well get it done together, eh? Have you pre-farmed the other bits? Because I have. I've been underwater and got these from the jellyfish. Wherever the hell they are. Oh, what a come down from playing that endgame keeper to this thing. Yeah, I found those. That's like a couple of stages ahead. That's all caps. Help in Adonis want to buy. While I'm killing or being forced to kill these stupid things. They don't really want to kill, but you know, you leave me no choice. Yeah, I always try and farm the bits like that. It just makes the whole thing faster if someone does help you. We got a one, Savik. Flagged person. Side, any. Team ranges, so I can't recruit 220s. You want to come as well, Sav? You coming as well? Right, I'm going to give pass lead, and then Henchu can invite you because he can see you. You'll have a look. Yeah, okay. So I need a mock Barton. Destroy the Amok Barton, which there's no way I could solo on this character. I kind of know that before I've even started, to be honest. Because, like, nah. He's miles away as well. Okay, dude. You got Londis as well. Alright, cool. And then the temple ruins, the ads that spawn would destroy this little character. Even if he could handle the 210 boss at the end of the chain. On the Keeper, I managed it at 140 odd, and on the dock as well. But basically, because Keepers are really hard to kill if they're nicely geared, and on the dock, because you could just out-heal whatever it did. Oh, and he had UBT by then as well. So everything was hitting him once a week. Yeah, fixers are very defensive. This guy is not strong. Doing the brain quest, yeah. done most of the beginning. We're just a killer Mock Barton, ruins. Can't remember what comes after that. Is that when we go to the other guy? I think it is, and we do the hand in for that. Kill 5 sizzling snapsids, target the lone shark, go back to him. Excuse me. He sends you out again to collect these, which I've already got. Then it's the bound dryad. Then go tag the hecklers. Then all the way north again to the who says kill the named mobs all round where it looks a bit more like Penumbra, the north end. Then all the way back south, kill the boss in the porthole. I think that's the correct sequence. I may have forgotten a step somewhere. He's got the support beam of malice. That's just epic. Yeah, I'd like a full. I got this a full vacuum pack desert nomad full set. I think half his struggle is this armor's brilliant in that you get all that XP wearing it, but as armor, it's not that great. Because normally by now I'd be in some Title 4, probably combined scout on this guy. So yeah. Yeah, the ruins is okay if you're, strong enough, but I don't think this character is. Plus on symbionts, he's leveled so damn fast, I can't keep up. Like this head one will be way better than that, and then the next best one he's got, like some of these really belong on like a lower level twink maybe. Is Adv as bad as people make out? It's better at 220. I mean, I redid mine, gave him an IPR, redid his symbionts and put him in a twitch pistol and a BBI, and it's quite good. It's an 11-second full auto tune. So yeah. This is the brain quest, yeah. But I'm more than half the way through it. Okay, I've never seen that before. Boom, XP. Dig site. Dig site. Gonna talk to the NPC. At 200, you'll find this quest a doddle, I would think. Most of the mobs will be grey, except maybe the ones down here and a couple of the bosses. You can always ask for help with those. Still being chased, though they buggered off. If you jump off the cliff, you usually outrun them. I'll help you out. Sure, no problem. Goodbye. Are you down there, Londis, by any chance? Are you at the ruins? Oh, have you not got to Adonis yet? Yeah, that guy. No. Level 190. That's a nope from me. But yeah, that's what I gotta kill. If you're 208, you'll breeze through most of the quest. The Dryad might give you a hard time, and the end boss might give you a hard time, but the rest of it, you just breeze through it. There you go, and there is Spec 3 ready to hand in. Goes Londis doing a disco all the way down. It's like a chain spawn down there, though. Kill the ruins defender who will have just spawned. You go 190, 200 and then a 210, I think. 3 bosses and then a load of ads come in at the end. Kill the ruins protector. Yeah, 208, as long as you've got reasonable armour and up-to-date symbionts in and a few decent nukes and calms and stuff, you'll be absolutely fine doing this. Yay! Return to Dr. Kumas. I've cleared the entrance, or my high-level friend has. What do you do here anyway? Political groups, blah 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 blah. Next, come on. This sounds familiar. I should have just took the... Yeah. Done the ruins protector ends, Lyric. I can do it with you another time if you want. What do you do here anyway? A question I ask myself on a constant basis. I was wondering where you were and I thought maybe you didn't want to come. You were looking in... Do you want to do it on Wednesday or something? I'll come and help you with it. It won't take long. Go a farm, yeah. Go pre-farm those 3 items there and I'll blitz you through it. Right, wait for me in garden or it'll lament lagoon. Yeah, do it on another night, don't worry about it. I just want to get through this as fast as possible, basically. Poof. I'm in Hodor on the soldier. Made Londis lead. Okay. So go up and talk to this scientist here. Big bird. Yeah, it does. It's what it says. I'm convinced that's what it says. I've also come to the conclusion you do not move as quickly over water as you do on land. See how fast we're moving along now? Wait until I hit the ground. That is definitely quicker. Yeah, feed your kids first before we do quests in a online game. That would be my priority as well. Feed a child, feed your progeny, then worry about quests. We'll do it another night. No biggie, mate. Don't worry about it. Yes, feed your progeny first, and we'll do this another night when progeny are in bed or something. Such is the life. Once the kids arrive and they're quite young and dependent on you, they're quite draining. They bring nothing into the household. They eat everything. They make a mess everywhere. And I do it all over again. Yes, you have kids and your world is consumed by poop, mess and noise. And then they get a bit older and it's just sort of mess and noise. But they are awesome. Dr. Stevenson, I'm here to assist you. I'm travelling through the area. What would you like me to do? Mine's 27. He still robs the house fridge. Yeah. We've had quite a bit of that as well. Could you... Can I loan? Can you undersign this for me? I'm buying a car, but can you sign for the loan? Oh. Poop mess noise. Yep, poop mess noise. Then they get over the poop stage, and it's just mess and noise. Mess, noise, and money. They create two, and they consume one. Oh, and time. Lots and lots and lots of time. New parrot class. Oh my god. Yep. Who would have thought it would go downhill? Like, yeah, you get over the poop and you're like, oh, this is better. Then you realise that every 5 minutes, can I have... I'm sort of whizzing around, like, aimlessly seeing if I can get to Lament Lagoon before this, and then I'll be fine. I think the timer on the beacon is going to get me there sooner, but we've committed now. The other thing, you can never get to this area under the water. Comes up to the edge of the hill here. It's not really there when you're in the underwater land. Right, scuba. Come on. Oh, there you go. Oh, great. Disgusting parasite. Nope. Vulpoo, welcome to the stream. Right. Londis, if you come to the garden, or let me know when you're around, and we'll go sort of via here kind of deal. I could maybe handle a snapsid, but not that disgusting parasite. Because you can't kill it anyway, it just respawns into other stuff. Hellgear, did they do anything spectacular for the 20th? Not really. I mean, they've done stuff. Slightly underwhelming, maybe. I think people got their hopes up a bit too much. But it's not like they hyped it or made out it was going to be, you know, something it wasn't going to be. But like Savik said, it's like 2017 was the last time they did any free game time for people. I wish they had done that for the 20th. I think you'd have seen a lot of people. Yeah, they did post about how great AO used to be. Yeah, that video was quite nice. Even I got a mention in the official post and stuff, which was nice. enjoyed that video. On this, where are you at? Are you in Adonis, or did you never do the Adonis key? DIO is still a great game, nice community, not that crowdy as it used to be, but you may be surprised from time to time. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, what they've done is fun. I mean, the world bosses are cool and the loot's different, and, you know, I think people wanted it to be something, and it wasn't what they hyped. You know, people will internally hype things up in their own minds. I don't quite know why that is, but they do, you know, so. Yeah, you see, it's difficult for me to look at the game completely objectively because I know pretty much all the mechanics, you know, how things work, where things go, where to get things, what does what to what, and, you know, because you know as much as you do, it makes it much harder to understand how someone would look at it completely fresh. So, yeah. Sizzling snapsid. I can actually kill one. Probably not. Could with a bit of help, though. I don't seem to be able to heal. Has it debuffed me? I think it has. Yeah, Nefarious Force. I thought that's what they did. Yeah, I couldn't heal. Yeah, new boss loot's pretty cool. I mean, for stuff that's basically free. Just turn up and stand in a box after it's dead. Gotta find the not the bionic shark, the loon shark. Not bionic menace. Which does look remarkably similar. Tara is up as well. There's another daily. I don't want to go down there. I know what's down there. Too much for this little Lowbie to handle. They respawn at a hell of a rate as well, these things. What level is he? He's only 142. Ah, it's the lone shark. Get that other sizzling snapsid. So we don't lose the lone shark. Kill him! Kill him! There's like 2 more down here as well. Londis! Londis! Come over back this way towards the... where I was. Yeah, kill him. There's like 1 more down there, and the lone shark's right in front of us. You just last minute the lone shark. No, you calmed it. Find the lone shark. Yay, I found thee. Okay, done. Muddy Dryad. Next. Done down here. Muddy Dryad. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh good, you can help me twink my MA. I've got to twink this thing as well. I did play Utopia Universe, but that's mostly grind. I played Warframe for a bit, and for the time I played it, it was quite good, but they introduced mechanics that you can't view any other way other than they're there to push you to spending in-game platinum, which you can buy for real money, rather than do the grind to get the items. And when they did that, I lost a lot of interest. And every time I log in, they've completely reworked how, like, you have your character, you have a weapon, and then you have mods to improve the character with that weapon set or whatever. And they've completely changed everything about 20 times, and I just tried to play and just went, no. Entropia is real life dollars, gain and lose. That's not a game. No, that's gambling. It sounds like an online casino to me. You can dress it up any which way, but yeah, basically that. You need 200 to bet on. Yeah, no, I don't gamble. Do you know how young I was? 10 years old when I figured out gambling wasn't worth it. And you know why? Because next to the little shop my father had, right, was a bookmaker's where, you know, people bet on sporting, like boxing, horse racing, football, whatever. And I was always seeing people there trying to borrow money off each other and looking depressed most of the time, driving really crappy cars. And you know what else I saw? I saw the bookmaker with his big house and his nice flash car and his all his expensive holidays. And I figured out the only person who's winning is the bookmaker. Or, you know, the casino, whichever. Take your pick, it's the same difference. And that's when I went, yeah, you know, did the meme. Nope, I don't think I will. And that was it. I just, you know, the occasional scratch card. That's it. My tune is Newt. Okay, this should be... I've got so much stuff in here. No, that's Sheol. Trying to find Madame Quest. Where are you? Have I got too many quests in here for it to give me this one? Oh, there we go. Kill the mysterious creature. You can just stay there, we'll kill it. Okay. I couldn't find my quest, but I mean, are you surprised how many I've got in there now? Need to get all this junk away. With MA, is it a paid MA you've got, is it? I did a little Let's Build of MA. They are good. Yay! I got the sample tissue. There you go. I'll get out of your hair now. Talk to the one who gives warnings. Right, calming hecklers time. And beacon, nearly time. Dug it in 2012. If you want to stay neutral, stay neutral. Savik will definitely agree with you on that one. I would miss the token boards too much. My thinking would break down because I'd be going, oh wait, I haven't got comp lit. I haven't got this. I haven't got... Right, so for this one I need to grab a doohickey from a regular amok. You reactivated an old account. I mean, one of the lucky ones that did. A load of people have been trying to, and something weird they've done. You know, the last couple of celebrations they've done, like the anniversaries, there's been an issue where people have bought a year's game time, but they haven't clicked on the special offer 1 year game time for free armor. Like last year and 2019, they gave away some armor with it. And it was a ridiculous number of people that, you know, without realizing, had clicked on, just understood it as buy the game time, get the offer. Whereas the way they'd set it up on the website was you have to click on the special offer buy game time. What they've done this year to get around that and probably save a lot of time fixing things is they've gone, well, we'll just make buy game time and the special offer. We'll send both links to the special offer page, and then anyone that was going to buy extra game time gets the special offer anyway. But that means somebody trying to set up a different payment method and buying a month to reactivate can't. So it does cause kind of a problem, as we discovered today. I can see why they've done it, but it has caused a problem. It's probably caused less of a problem than they've had previously. Someone was trying to just like go, right, PayPal, you know, and a month. Because in their country, you pay a hell of a lot just to have a visa. So they don't want to use a visa. Which is understandable. Damn. I am immobile for 14 more seconds. I need to get the... whatever it is. 1 month. Yeah, if you've got a visa, you can do it. But when you click on the buy game time, it just sends you to the special offer page rather than giving you the option to buy a month. So, yeah, I kind of get why they might have done it, but it's also caused problems, so... Yay, that's the doohickey. Right, I'm going to go and talk to the thing. Yeah, if you've got a grace key, go look at GMI and see how much they're selling for. Someone in Storm just sold a grace key to somebody's buy order for 34 billion credits. So I'm going to be spending the next half hour shuffling creds around. What's wrong? He's got a hangover. Yeah, you've got to be in game to use the grace key for game time. That's the only thing. Right. You want to talk to this guy? I'm not shuffling anything up to about 50 billion. It can sit there till I'm ready to use it. That makes sense. If he's having such a hard time managing those billions, he can send it to me. Yeah, but if you suddenly see something on GMI you want, it's like, oh, I've got to fluff with all these credits to do it. Or you could buy it with a different character. Right, where's the dude? He's usually just down here near the step. Just in turn, float? Are you just in turn, float? Said they were painkillers. No, they're drugs. Well, painkillers are a drug, so... Goodbye, I can see you, Savik. Thank you for coming. Right. Go and take the things to the drug adult. It's Carmen Heckler time. Yeah, 4 billion on GMI and 1 billion on them. Yeah. I think most of mine have ended up like that now. It's kind of redonkulous, but hey. Here's your herbal mixture. There we go. All for you. What do you do? I don't want to know. Just give me the next stage. This MAI GIMP. I shuffle stuff off this count on another count, but I can't remember which one. And I will not activate my 8. Ooh. Yeah. And another one of them. Goodbye. They're cracking them. For twinks and such. Yeah, trying to figure out which one has all that on it, yeah. Oh, Sav might have an idea if you've got your old preferences. Scan a heckler of elements. Oop. Bit of rubber banding going on. All calmed. Fabulous. Hope you mean the ones at this end. You do. This is a nightmare to do without a crap. A heckler of harmony. And it's an absolute doddle to do if you have got a crap. Heckler of dreams. Ah, there he is. Dormant Golem, who is down over there. I'm gonna get some speed for that. Other than the whirling rocks that might be near him, this one is not dangerous at all because it doesn't really move around or anything else. Right. Thing is at full def in Parrot, you're usually out of the way of any aggravation. However, you do have to get across to tag him. You're too far away at the edge. There he is. I remember finding him for the first time and we spent like an hour, all of us, trying to activate him. Didn't work. Right. Return. Seems about as fast as me. I doubt it, Sav. I am 1894. So not as fast as you'll be on that fixer now. I would imagine. Yeah, I was going to say, I would imagine you got a way more on a, you know, on a fixer that high level. I found all the hecklers and the golem. Go away, cascading spirit. Nobody likes you. Right, 2 more stages to do. Thanks, I'm not interested. Right, the fun of all the way north. I know, but I've heard the story like a bazillion times. Okay, we want to go all the way up north. He's trying to teabag the mob. Don't do that in the fire room in DB3, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. I have to get some more water soon. Sabic redeemed hydrate for 100. The only thing you will notice if the... I can't remember who it was I was talking to about quitting smoking. The one thing you do notice, though, is... first of all, the first couple of months you do cough a lot because your lungs are clearing. But then that eases right off and you notice that you hardly cough ever. But your nervous system isn't as good at like gentle coughing now and again, and tends to sort of like nothing irritates you into coughing as easily as it might do as if you'd never smoked. So what will happen is you feel like a little bit of a rattle and go, no, I'm okay. And ignore it, and then eventually go, oh no, I'm going to have to clear this now. And then you have like a big cough instead, which is just, it's weird. It's like having a tolerance for temperature or a tolerance for the cold or something like that. It's weird. But your sort of natural propensity to cough goes down. So you tend not to cough when you probably should have done. I got a really sore throat when I quit. Yeah. A few people have commented that my voice is smoother than it used to be. You know, because they can go back, and I can go back and watch videos from 6 years ago when I was still smoking, and I can hear the difference in how I sound. And what I noticed was a lot of the time I was editing, I was spending cutting out and muting all the parts where I was choking and coughing and spluttering and wheezing, you know, on the separated vocal track that I've been recording. So it was like, when I stopped, I suddenly thought, man, I edited this video fast. It's because I just had so much less to do. You know, because there's so much less of me, you know, I'm more likely to belch than I am to cough. But yeah, I can go back and listen. Like my morning voice though is really cool sounding now. Instead of sounding all sort of gravelly and rattly, it now just sounds very sort of rich. And I like to record in the mornings because I get that really cool sort of sounding thing. Cordigal, what? Right, I've now got the kill the four dumb ermites and a white dryad trying to kill me. So, okay. Trying to kill me, you evil person. Now I'm buffed. Now I'll fight you. Seriously, you got a radio voice. Apparently so, yeah. But to me, it just sounds like me talking. You know, when I think of Smashy and Nicey on the radio, I don't think I sound like that, but apparently I must do so. Yeah. It is you talking, yeah. A girl once told me I had a face for radio, and I thought it was a compliment. Yeah. I think I've got a face for radio as well. I'm getting a drink. Brisk dryads. Yeah, it is a weird thing. I mean, some of it's got to be like, I know. I remember getting asked a lot early on, "What microphone are you using?" I think people thought the mic makes me sound like that, but it's like, honestly, me on the phone. I've phoned people before, and they've gone, "Where are you phoning from?" I've gone, "I'm at home," and they've literally said to me, "I thought you were a radio station." I'm like, "Pardon?" I'm like, "No." So you must be right. I must sound like I'm on the radio or something, because I have had that before. I was phoning up to complain about something on the broadband bill, and the person on the other end just went, "I'm sorry, where are you calling from?" I was like, "I'm at home now." Thinking, well, you've got all my details, surely, you know. You do have a really pleasant voice to listen to. Well, it's just as well, because I can't shut up, can I? Happened on Discord as well. There was, we'd not long gotten onto Discord in Storm, and there was, I can't remember who the hell it was now, but it was like a regular Stormer and his wife were playing, but they were at opposite ends of the house. And I came on the chat and went, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And he went, "Oh, hey Carl," and she went, "Are you on the radio?" She thought he had a radio station playing and it was coming over the Discord somehow. That was just bizarre. You should have told the broadband guy you were calling from a local news station who would have fixed your problem instantly. Maybe. Maladors. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. How the hell are you? Good to see you. Oh, my voice is horrible. It probably is a lot better than you think it is. But the voice you hear when you're talking is not the same voice that everybody else hears. This is the weird thing. Once you get past that, you become a bit more comfortable about your voice being recorded and whatnot. And it's to do with when you're hearing your own voice, you're hearing the extra resonance that no one else can ever hear, because it's happening inside the sinuses and whatever of your head and your body. So when you hear your voice, you probably sounds a lot more bassy or whatever. But when you actually hear your own voice, that's what other people hear. And if you just can't quite believe it, the thing to do is record yourself and somebody else at the same time. And then when you listen back, you'll go, no, that definitely sounds like them. So, and that makes you suddenly realise that the voice you're hearing is that I heard my voice, but to me, my voice doesn't sound as low. So when I first recorded it, I was like, is the batteries going on the tape recorder? Because I thought I sounded higher pitched than I actually am. It's weird. I think my voice sounds engaging, but on recordings it's flat and boring, as if I hate my life. I sound 2 octaves higher than in my own head. Yeah, you're hearing lots of different resonance when you're doing it. To me, it's the opposite. I seem to hear more like resonance and stuff when I hear it back than I do when I'm talking. It's real weird, that is. It feels like I've been slowed down on the tape, you know that? It took me a while to get used to it. Zinzig, I also have the charisma of a dead fish when I have to say something on tape. You do not have the charisma of a dead fish. You are shy. That's all that is. That's performance anxiety. That's what it is. You don't feel natural talking onto a tape recorder or into a microphone. It took me like weeks and weeks before I got used to doing it. Like you watched the first couple of videos I made, I'm really awkward. I am so awkward because I'm rather than thinking about what I want to say, I'm thinking, oh my god, I have to say things and you know, and all the rest of it, and it's just too weird. And then there was one day I was in a rush and I'd gotten used to the sound of myself recorded, and it was like literally, I just went through it without thinking about myself kind of thing. And then I was cool with it. And I thought, oh, this is just like playing the guitar. Because I went through the same thing performing live with the instrument. You know, you ask any guitarist, oh man, you know, when I'm alone in my room, I can, or whatever, I can play this no problem. And on stage, I just tense up and I just can't do it. And it just doesn't work and it comes out wrong. And it's only once you get past that and relax and believe that you can do it, and you can sort of see yourself actually doing it. If you picture yourself doing it, you'll be able to do it. It's called creating your own reality kind of thing. Auto-tune doesn't work in that respect. Auto-tune conforms to a given scale, and it sounds fake as fluff. Right. We're at the last stage. Talk to Mountain Calamity 5. It's like the guy on the movie Mystery Man. I'm only invisible when naked and nobody is looking at me. Kind of, yeah. If you, like for me with the guitar, what I did was I would picture myself playing the guitar in front of an audience and looking cool while I did it. And we've all done that, you know, with the tennis racket in front of the bathroom mirror, being cool, you know. But actually, if you watch a video back of yourself doing something like that, you look like a complete doofus. So it's similar, but it's more internal visualization rather than posing in a mirror, if you know what I mean. Right, we're down to Calamity 5 and through the portal of doom. The Mystery Man. I think I have seen that. I probably have. I've watched a lot of movies. I never record myself while looking cool to keep up the illusion. That's it. I always imagine that Savick sounds like Joanna Lumley or someone like that. Speaking better English than I do. or like Claudia Black, someone with a really cool voice like her. Low-key in love with Claudia Black, gotta say. She's off camera when she's just being herself. She just seems like someone I would just end up being in hysterics with constantly. You know, so she's no like beauty pageant queen or, you know, Hollywood model or anything. It's just, but she is cute and she is very funny. Or Nina Hagen, but with perfect English. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, I love her in Stargate. She's brilliant in that. But her voice is just excellent as well. I mean, she gets a lot of work as a voice actor. She's striking, I think the word is. I'm gonna hide down here and not die. Like a sensible person. You want me to go up? I will go up. And I will stay here with the terrible camera angle of doom. As long as I stay this end away from the fire, I should be okay. Go up for the viewers! Normally you just stay down rather than risk dying up here. But I don't think there's much chance of me pulling aggro. IT O'Derry, I'm gonna go crazy and I'm taking you with me. Oh, what's that from? Stargate, that's it. It is from Stargate. Wow. To Daniel about spending 3 months on the Odyssey. Oh, right. Yay! We killed him, and if you're wondering where we are, we were up there. Except all you can see, of course, is his head. Yep, up there in Adonis. There's Dark Ruins just there. Do you want to know how I first, like, 2, maybe 3 years of playing Adv? I didn't know that was a feature, and I played in first person like this all the time. I don't know how I did it. Somehow this was okay. Haven't seen her about 50 years. She's either dyed her hair blonde or she is blonde and it was always dyed black. But she's got blonde hair now. I prefer her with black hair. Maybe because he gambled. Stop! Yeah, can you imagine? I was playing... It's even worse when you're fighting with a mob. Yeah, I actually played the game like that, not knowing there was an alternative. Like third-person lock and no bob camera. Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of interviews with her and stuff like that. And she's still awesome. I mean, she's older, sure, but from where I'm looking... She was in Uncharted 4. Yeah, she's got a brilliant voice, character, and she is a good actor. That's why it works. She's good at being believable when she's talking, which is, in fact, acting. Thank you. And... ta-da! There you go, Syndicate Brain of the Explorer. Go on then, you can waffle at me. IT O'Derry. We've done DIO already. IT O'Derry. Sorry, my dude. Crats, I hate that quest. I quite like it. I think it's quite a good one, to be honest. you know, just putting it out there that actually I quite like the Quest. I'm going to go through the blurb and I'm going straight to Rubicar. I do the Adono brain 100 times before doing Sheol, yeah. I've got that one to do next. Claudia Black was in the Nevers this year. The Nevers? What's the Nevers? Yeah, Claudia Black with blonde hair. I don't know, maybe I'm so used to the classic black hair. Because it was raven black, and I'm pretty sure that was her natural hair. I loved it on her. I thought it really worked for her. But at the moment she's blonde. I'm not sure I like it as much on her. No preference between blonde and dark hair. Just seeing a person you know as someone with raven black hair suddenly becoming blonde is just a bit, ooh. I get the impression that her natural hair colour is black, but you know, it's her hair. She can do what the hell she likes with it. It's got nothing to do with me. The Nevers this year. Space invasion in the 1980s gives the people infected suit. Is that a TV show then? Can tell Nem is on with the buff army. Right, let's clear the decks here. The Nevers. I'll check it out. What's it on? Your treatment is required to be 901. Oh, I can get to that. How much does that give? Oh, it's only 10 from that, isn't it? SFA, please. Who's got SFA? Claudia Black, date of birth. She's younger than me. Net worth, God knows. Eye colour, grey? Yeah, grey-blue. Same, I think my eyes are similar coloured. And I used to have black hair. Ain't black anymore. Silver fox, all the way. Come to new land, please. Okay. Nem might be AFK. That's his little buff army. Which means he's been messing with the tune somewhere. Oh, he's got the armour. Most of it, anyway. Oh, it's on HBO. Damn. Yeah, we've got Prime and Netflix. We can probably get HBO, but... It's just for one show is probably won't happen. I've done the rec today, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yeah, Rick and Morty was on Netflix or Prime, I can't remember which. But the new season isn't on it, which is like, what? Why? You know what I mean? There's you can still get Blu-ray players, can't you? Yeah, they went from Netflix to HBO. Ah. Oh. Well, you know what that means. I may have to look for it elsewhere. You can probably download the entire thing by now. If it's been on HBO. Because, like, Game of Thrones, it's probably one of the most pirated TV shows ever. Because not every country could get HBO. But everyone was hearing about how amazing this new show was. Oof, there we go. So, the Adv gives 100 to all nano skills complete. Nano innate, healing efficiency for 1%. Multi-melee for 100, multi-ranged for 100. One-hand edged and pistol for 25. Agility and sense for 15 and nano resist for 100. It's quite nice, actually. So I have way more multi-range than I needed. Yeah, 1%, but it's there. And then a little bit more into sense and agility. Pistol will be just a smidge higher as well. It's all good. Yes, it is. Oof. So yeah, most of the Adonis brain head implants are really worth getting, though. Almost all of them are really good. Netflix really cut down on piracy, but now everyone wanted their slice of the pie. So piracy's back up. Kinda. Hate to say it, but yeah. If you make something too expensive or too awkward, people will just circumvent it. Steam did more for getting rid of piracy than anything else. Say you wanted a game, you had to go, you know, back in early 2000s, you had to go find it in stock somewhere, go buy the box DVD, spend ages installing it from disc, which always took much longer. From optical devices, usually spanned over several DVDs or CDs. Then the key wouldn't work properly, and you know. And then Steam comes along and just says, well, just download it here. And it's legit, and you've always got it. And people were like, oh yeah. You know. And it did more to get rid of piracy by making it easier to buy the game than not. So, yeah. I hope now, since Amazon got MGM, they'll bring it to Prime. I don't know if you'll get it on Prime. I see loads of stuff I'd like to watch on Amazon Prime, but it's not free. I've got to pay that bit extra, rent this movie for $2. I guess people do, and that's why they do it. But I'm like, I'm not paying more. Screw you, I've already paid. I'm not paying again. It's like, no. Yeah, if you want to make something popular, you make it cheap, less friction, and exactly. If you make it easier to get it for, you know, without getting off your bum and going and buying it, people will. That's why, you know, e-tailers have outstripped every big box store on the planet, because it's like what was happening in a lot of the ones that closed in the UK, and it was the managers would tell me about it as well, is people would come in, you know, go through a few TVs, so they were seeing the TVs in the flesh, so they really knew what kind of picture they were getting, etc., and features, and go, yeah, that's definitely the one they want, but we'll come back in a little bit. And they would just walk out the door and then go look online for that model and try and get it as cheap as they could anywhere, rather than buying it there and then. And it just, because that's human nature, try and get it cheap. People bought stupid games on Apple stores in millions and millions of copies because it's easy and not that expensive. Yeah, didn't think you could really play games on Apple Mac. I mean, there's some porting and you can kind of do it in a messy sort of way, which is kind of like how you have to run AO, to truth be told. Not Mac, on iPhone and iPad. Isn't that the same thing? Basically. Yeah, mobile games for like... I don't have a single mobile game on my phone. Not one. And I never will. I mean, they've got the same processors in the new Macs, haven't they? They've got rid of the... I mean, the best thing about them getting Intel processors meant you could build a Hackintosh. out of PC parts and it'd work perfectly without having to spend an exorbitant amount of money for the exact same electronics, all made in China or wherever, for like 10% the price. I know bunches of photographers that have binned Apple products because they've seen the light after doing stuff on a PC and gone, God, how much did this cost? And then they say, oh, well, I put it together myself and it cost this. And they're like, what? I mean, nearly $1,000 for a monitor stand. That's a cult. People paying that kind of money for an aluminium stand. Yes, it's a pretty aluminium stand, but $1,000? What are they, handmade? You know, oh God almighty. And like all this, the retina display, LG displays, dude. Take the thing apart, look at the factory sticker on the back of the actual LCD, and it's made by LG. It's just nuts. My iPhone's still using their A line of CPUs. iPad is the only mobile device on the M1. Yeah, they've got some of their notebooks and stuff have got the new phone CPUs in them. But you haven't got the same horsepower of you know, like, it's a shame they didn't go AMD. That would have done them more good. You know, if they'd gone, oh, well, the new Apple workstation will be a Threadripper XXX 9000 with 64 cores, and everyone would have jumped on it because it would have given them the performance to just, you know, brute force any timeline with no matter what you put on it. It would just scan through it without any problem. Handmade by a 12-year-old in Asia somewhere. Yeah, probably. You take that stuff apart and then trying to stop people repairing their goods. And then what was the other news story they got done for? Slowing down their older devices to make you go and buy the new crap. They're a horrible company, Apple. I won't touch them with a barge pole. I'm not saying that there's any company that's that much better anyway, but just, you know, they are a cult. They really are. Not my cup of tea at all. You know, people do this whole, I just like the integration and the lifestyle side of things. And you're like, it's hardware, dude. It's hardware. You were paying 2-3 times as much as it should be for that stuff. Then you advert should read, Apple, it's not a cult. Yeah. The M1 chip. Yeah. Let's see it render out a video. Or handle a modern 4K timeline in Premiere Pro. Then I'll believe it's as good. Give it a metric or test that suits its architecture. It might beat another processor, but day-to-day driver, nah. I can sync everything. You can anyway. You can sync the bloody planet, if you want. Yeah, I can turn my latte maker on remotely via my iPhone. You can do that anyway. just got to know how. Yeah, we'll see how they get on. My prediction is Apple will drop the M processors and go for something else within 5 years. That's my prediction. Because the people I know that use them for, for editing and, render farms and stuff like that. And a lot of those people are already saying we've gone over to Threadripper, we've gone over to Ryzen, because it's there. That's where the performance is, especially per dollar. And once it becomes a business decision, we spend $8,000 on this computer and a $3,000 computer can beat it. What are we doing? Why have you bought that tool to do that job? It just becomes that equation then. I mean, if I won an Intel system, I'd be really happy because anything's going to be better than what I've got now. I mean, I've got a 9-year-old system with a 8-year-old graphics card in it. So, you know, it's holding up incredibly well, I have to say. That X79 platform got some legs on it. The fact I can still play things on it is amazing. Quad channel memory though, that helps. Corporate Shield 2017. I wonder if Funcom Tencent will have mobile Dune. Yeah, but you can accelerate that anyway. There's hardware acceleration in Premiere Pro for x86 processors and CUDA cores on NVIDIA cards. And if you've got like an i7 processor, it will use QuickSync to do it as well. It's a tool that already exists and works really well. Threadripper just does it with brute force, the amount of cores and stuff it's got to do it, and it can do it even better. Does an incredible job of it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think you're going to see a mobile game for Dune. We're talking about it being a survival game. If they try and make a Dune for mobile game, I think you're going to see they're going to get a lot of. I think you're going to see a lot of flare up and kickback against it. I really think that would be a bad decision. I know mobile games are super profitable now. It was like when Bethesda did Blades, or not Blades. Was it called Blades? The mobile thing said it's the Elder Scrolls, but on mobile, and then they put all these paywalls on it and stuff. The difference is my 5950X uses about 140 watt at full load, and the M1 uses 39 watts. Still rather have yours, mate. Any day of the week, I would rather have your system. Yeah, the best thing, that was it. I had a hack and I didn't like their. So why? What do you mean? Why would you need right click? Because I like right click. Why would you want a taskbar at the bottom and menus over to the left and my computer on your desktop? Because I do. Screw you, Windows 10. They're all there on mine. Force them on. Windows runs a hell of a lot better once you run Windows 10 debloater on it. Get rid of all the bloatware that's running in the background as part of Windows. Once all that's shut down, my God, does it run a lot better. Yeah, for battery life, but for me, it's plugged in at the wall. You know, so I don't care. If I had to work with something and take it here, there, and everywhere, yeah, then that would become a consideration. But because I'm, you know, plugged into an Ethernet cable and a main socket, that's me. That's my decision made straight away. Anyway, I think it's getting close to. Windows 10 runs great with a out debloat if you have 32 threads. Probably does. It'll run even better if you turn it. If you do run it though, due to. Give it a go. I think it's been built with having, you know, like 8 cores, 16 threads in mind, because that's kind of the mainstream now, isn't it? When you've only got 4 cores, 8 threads, it bloats your system badly. Windows 10 debloater. Let's see. Windows 10 debloater. I swear by this. It's on GitHub as well, and Major Geeks. Easiest thing I've ever used to fix Windows. Just read the instructions there. Dead easy. If you put it in your System32 folder, it's easier to find as well. But you run that. Like if you run it from. Oh, let me think. I do it every time Windows updates. Don't know, my brain's addled at the moment. Yeah, you download the thing, and then it will open up a PowerShell window. But if you put the files themselves inside the System32 folder, you can then you run command line like you do in DOS. So you run PowerShell as an administrator from your Windows 32 folder, and then it gives you the instructions down there, and then you just direct it to the Windows debloat to GUI PS1, and then it's click buttons and stuff, and it will just get rid of all the crap. Reboot, and notice that your system boots a lot faster. And when you finish booting, look at your system performance and notice that it's, you know, at desktop it's running at 0 to 1% instead of 20 odd percent. Makes a hell of a difference on an older system. Ends lyric, off to eat with the wife now. Back for a little later, I'll be going soon as well, I think. Corporate shell, has anyone recently tried AO Linux using wine? Don't know, ask in Discord on that one. There's a few guys and gals in there that have had a lot of luck getting it all to work with Linux. I've never tried myself, so I don't honestly know. Right, let's see. Whom else is streaming Anarchy online? Let's have a look. Me, Bugs, Cohen, Hector's got 0 viewers, bless him. Cohen is here. Let's go raid Cohen is here. He's got 1 viewer. Let's go raid him. There we go. We're going to go raid that person. He's playing AO, so we should go make him feel a little bit better about his stream. Thanks all for coming. I'm here on my own and no one's watching. Go make him feel better. Right, okay folks, thanks all for tuning in. I will be back on Wednesday. I've got no idea what we're doing. But we'll think of something. Okay folks, bye for now.